Hey up, welcome back. Happy New Year as well. Thought I'd give you a quick look at the mitre saw that I've got on this one. So yeah, it's just over here. We'll bring you around and let you have a quick look at it. Now, this is from Evolution. I believe it's a company based in Sheffield. I ordered this directly from them, which is not too far from where I live, to be honest with you. Probably not a 45-minute drive away. I know they do. I have seen these on videos like in America and well, all over the world really. They're a pretty decent machine. Now this one is the I can't remember what what it is now. I'll leave specs on. They'll pop up round here somewhere. So yeah, let's. I'll just put camera down. We'll get it set up and then give you a proper look round it and test it out. Right. So here we go then. I'll start off. It's a fairly long cable. I'm pretty sure it's something like 4 metre long or something. I know it's a decent length cable on it, so that makes it not too bad, you know, for working in the middle of a room. You're going to be able to reach the plug socket fairly easily with this. Now this is the double bevel version. They do two versions that look the same. This is the plus, I know that. I can't remember exactly what the model number was. Like I say, this is what it says on there. So we've got fairly on it thingy. This bag tends to get stuck a bit sometimes, but other than that, it's really nice, smooth action on it. Obviously, your safety there, and a big switch. I think you can cut something like 300mm by 90mm, I think it was, where it's maximum cut. So it's a fair old size chunk of wood that it'll cut through. We've got this little clamp system, came with it. It's a bit fiddly with one hand. These guards on back, it's got a little swivel there. These you can move in and out, or if you slacken that thing off even more, you can actually remove these. I just tend to leave it round about there somewhere. But what I will say is when I first got this and tried it, it wasn't cutting perfectly square to start with. If you look down here, if you need to take these two sliding ones off, one on each side, and you'll see some Allen keys. It was just a case of slackening them off on both sides. Getting it square in there, you know, your blade on, putting a square up against it, and then just nipping them back up again, and that sorted that problem out. It is cutting nice and square now. Like I say, you've got this is removable. You can move it around. It's a nice little quick action, you know, press that button, it drops down, clamps whatever you want. you've got an holder for your Allen key on here. If we move across a bit more, I don't know if you can, we've got a cut stop with your adjustment. So for instance, you're wanting to just notch something out rather than cutting all the way through it. That is a very handy little thing to have on it. And if we move around a bit further, this is your lock. So when you put it down, you just shove that in, that locks it in place. This one tightens your runner up, so you, for when you're wanting to carry it, move it about places. It does come with an attachment for the shop vac, so you can attach a shop vac to it as well. So moving around, got a little button here. This is for locking the blade, and then you use your Allen key. It is a left-hand thread, so you have to do it clockwise to undo it and anti-clockwise to tighten it up. These blades, this blade is a multi-material blade. It says it's for cutting everything basically: wood, steel, not tile. I did some laminate, you know, plastic and stuff like that. Decking, it'll cut through everything. Now, I actually, because this is the plus, I got an extra little clamp that just fits in there. You've got a quick release mechanism, and you just slide it in, tighten it up. I find this comes in useful for, like, if I'm cutting small pieces off, I'll clamp a piece of wood in here for a stop, so I get so I cut them off same length every time, sort of thing. But this does get in way. For instance, if I'm wanting to have this right round, as you can see, it does get in way, so it is only really practical for doing straight cuts. I'll just put that out of the way. But yeah, if we look down here, we've got it. It does lock into 0. Keep going around, locks into 15 degrees. Keep going, locks into 22.5, 31.6. Oh, I'm struggling to do this. Hang on, with one hand, and then locks into your 45. It does go up to 50, and obviously, if I just leave that there, it does the same on that side as well. Right. Now, on the back, we've got, so let me try and show you around here. We've got little stops here. If you push them in, when you're doing the bevel, it will automatically stop at 33.9 degrees when you're changing the bevel angle. There's one both sides on that. Then that's your, to lock it, you just pull this out, and I can't do it with one hand. Hang on a minute, let me try and reposition a little bit so you can see better. Yeah, so pull that out, then you've got your angle there. See that, because this one is pushed in, that is now stopping at 33.9 degrees. Pull that out, and now, yeah, this is going a bit peaked on. I'm hitting this this stop now. Yeah, have to move that out of the way as well. Now obviously it depends, you've got different, some depends on which way you go to, which stops you can actually use while you're using it. So like I said, that goes right down to 45, bring it back up, it stops at 0, so you know it'll go this way to the left, but when you come up it won't go any further than 0. You have to pull this out again before it'll go right down to 45 degrees that way. So as you come back up, that locks back in place. It stops you from going back this way again, but you can go that way. So we'll just tighten that up there. So we'll just bring you back in. I just press wrong button on my camera then. So if you look, I've got a switch here which puts on the laser, which, I don't know if you can see it down there. Not sure exactly how accurate this laser marker is. I don't know, I've not really had a look to see whether this is adjustable. I think it might be just slightly to left at blade, left at centre at blade. But yeah, we've got it done. Yeah, a soft start is the word I'm looking for. So and it stops fairly quickly. Now I will say I've got wooden blade for it. That did actually come in the box with this when I ordered it. I don't know whether that was some kind of deal that they had going on, but what I will say is the difference when you're cutting wood, from using the multi-material blade to using that wood blade, the wood blade does give it a slightly nicer cut on wood. Well, obviously it is a wood blade, but for stuff that doesn't really matter, that don't really need that perfect cut, then this does still give a decent cut on wood. So what I'll do, I'll just get some scrap pieces and do a bit of a demonstration on it now. Right, so got a old bit of decking, what I made some things for in garden, recycled it, so we'll just we'll give it a go with this. Let you see how it cuts. Obviously this did fall apart a bit. This wood is damp, by the way. I've got some little straggly bits on it, but it does, like I say, it does cut a little bit better with the wood blade on. I'm not going to piss about swapping blade just to show you. There's not a lot of difference, but there is a bit of a difference. You know, if I'm wanting to make like a picture frame or something, I will put the wood blade on to get a nice 45-degree handle to butt them all up together. But I'm just giving you a quick demo on this. So, for instance, if I were using that stop, the last thing I did You can see that's our D-power cutting it with stop, which then if you need to trim a bit down, you know, and then cut it off, it is quick to change it from stop to full cut, which is quite a nice feature. I know quite a lot of them do it like, but we'll just see if I've got something a little bit bigger. Really need to have a tidy up. Well, I don't know whether to, as you can see, this was something I was having a go at messing about with. Still got a section to cut out of there. I don't know whether I'm going to carry on with this, so I might just chop a piece off it. But like I said, this sort of size, it will, you know, you've got plenty. It will cut that. I have cut that. Let's just have a look at what size it is. So there we've got, it's like 7¼ or 18.5 centimetres, and then that is, well, it's 90mm. Yeah, 3.5 inch 90mm. I think that is the maximum it says it will cut. I think that's what. Yeah, this is same. Well, actually, I've got a few nails stuck in that as well, so we'll give that a go because it says it will cut through nails as well. I'll just put this this little clamp back in, see whether I can actually get that to work on here. It's right, there's not a lot of gripping force on this at the minute, but it's better to have a little bit than not, I think. So we'll give that a go. There you go. Went through that no problem. That's 90mm thick, so that just shows it will do that. Let me have a look. Let me see if I can. So you have got plenty of clearance. If it goes right up to that, then you do even thicker than that then. But just do that to give you a demonstration. And that little bit of steel tube. Yep. Let's try this out. Hopefully it won't kick back. Make sure. Make sure this is properly clamped. Don't want any kickback on this one. Right. So see how it goes with this. I think this is like maybe 5mm wall thickness. yeah, that is deafening me. I should have put some earplugs in. I don't think I've got any, so I'm not going to carry on with that. I can't take it anymore. I really need to get some ear defenders. But as you can see, we're cutting through that no problem. It will be handy having that when I start doing a bit box section work, you know, for cutting 45-degree angles in some box section. I think it does say you can cut up to, I think it says 6mm steel with this. Personally, I'll probably only be cutting thin gauge box section with this one, but as you can see, start going through that no problem. Does create a few sparks, but you definitely need to wear some eye protection with this one. Right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you found the video helpful. I do quite like that mitre saw. I think it's not bad. For the price, it's a good mid-range option that does everything. It is slightly big. It does take quite a bit of space up, which in a small garage like this, space is definitely limited. But the stuff that I can do from having that, you know, it saves me having to get like a bandsaw or something like that for cutting box section and stuff. So I can do it all on that, all different angles and everything. So that's will be good when I finally start getting some box section in. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll leave link to it in description where I bought it from. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Whack that thumbs up button, hit this here to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.